Why don't we make a rule that every time a director yells "cut," he has to make a joke? Well, that would certainly make the set a funnier place, wouldn't it? Let's take a moment to journey back to the silent film era, where comedy films first found their voice. Figures like Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton not only set the stage but also defined the slapstick humor that has since become a cornerstone of comedic cinema. So grab your popcorn and put on your laughing hats as we dive into the hilarious world of comedy films. Fasten your seatbelts as we travel back in time to the golden age of comedy. In the roaring 30s and fabulous 40s, comedy films took a giant leap forward. With the advent of sound and color, the silver screen suddenly burst into a riot of laughter, and the world was all the better for it. The 30s saw the rise of comedy greats who would forever shape the genre. The Marx Brothers, with their zany antics and rapid-fire wit, became a household name. Their films, like Duck Soup and A Night at the Opera, are still celebrated for their timeless humor and innovative comedic style. Then there was the sassy and provocative Mae West. With her risque humor and bold character, she pushed the boundaries of comedy, challenging societal norms and censorship. Her films, like I'm No Angel and She Done Him Wrong, showcased her unique style of comedy that was both daring and hilarious. And who can forget the charming and quick-witted Bob Hope? His comedic timing and lovable persona made him a favorite among audiences. His work in films like The Paleface and Road to Morocco showcased his ability to deliver humor with grace and charm. The Golden Age also gave us iconic films that have stood the test of time. It Happened One Night, a delightful romantic comedy, won 5 major Academy Awards, and is still revered as one of the greatest comedies ever made. His Girl Friday, with its rapid-fire dialogue and screwball comedy style, remains a timeless classic, influencing countless films in its wake. Yes, the golden age of comedy was truly a remarkable time. It was a period when filmmakers and actors pushed the boundaries of what was possible in comedy, creating films that still make us laugh out loud today. They brought laughter and joy to millions during challenging times, and in doing so, they created a legacy that continues to inspire and entertain. The golden age of comedy set the stage for the evolution of comedy films, and boy, did they evolve. From slapstick to satire, comedy films were about to get a whole lot funnier. As the 60s rolled in, comedy films went through a renaissance. The era of pie-in-the-face humor made way for a more sophisticated, often edgy form of comedy that not only made us laugh, but also made us think. One of the key figures in this transformation was Woody Allen. With his unique blend of humor and neurotic charm, Allen brought a fresh perspective to comedy. Films like Annie Hall and Bananas showcased his knack for combining wit with social commentary, painting a humorous yet poignant picture of the human condition. Meanwhile, Mel Brooks was redefining parody, creating a unique brand of comedy that was as hilarious as it was clever. His films like Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein were masterpieces of satire, taking familiar tropes and turning them on their head, creating a comedic experience unlike any other. And then there was Monty Python. This British comedy troupe took absurdity to new heights, pushing boundaries and challenging conventions. With their film, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, they created a surreal, anarchic world where nothing was sacred and everything was hilarious. This era also gave us iconic films like Some Like It Hot, a gender-bending romp that was as daring as it was funny, and The Graduate, a coming-of-age story that was filled with wit, charm, and a healthy dose of cynicism. These films and comedians were not just making us laugh, they were also making us reflect on society, on our own lives, and on the nature of comedy itself. They showed us that comedy could be more than just gags and punchlines. It could be thought-provoking. It could be daring. It could be a mirror to our own follies and foibles. And so, comedy films were not just about laughs anymore. They were making bold statements and pushing boundaries. The world of comedy had been reimagined, and it was funnier, wittier, and more insightful than ever before. Get ready for a roller coaster ride as we enter the era of modern comedy films. This period, spanning from the 1980s to the present, introduced us to a delightful mix of comedy genres, each with its unique flavor and charm. Let's start with romantic comedies. This genre cleverly combines the heartwarming elements of romance with the hilarity of comedy, giving us memorable movies like When Harry Met Sally. And who can forget the vibrant narratives of Four Weddings and a Funeral or Pretty Woman? Next, we have dark comedies. These films expertly blend humor with more serious elements, often resulting in a biting satire of societal norms. Dr. Strangelove is a prime example, masterfully utilizing its comedic elements to critique the absurdity of war. Now let's not forget about our comedy legends. The likes of Bill Murray, Eddie Murphy, and Steve Martin have graced us with their perfect comedic timing and undeniable charm. Bill Murray's iconic role in Ghostbusters had us all laughing out loud, while Eddie Murphy's performance in Coming to America remains etched in our hearts. Steve Martin, with his unmatched wit and humor, made us chuckle in The Jerk and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And of course, we can't overlook the comedy-adventure genre, which gave us gems like The Princess Bride. This film beautifully merges humor with adventure, creating a fantastical world that's as hilarious as it is captivating. In this era, comedy films also began to explore a multitude of themes, from friendship and love to identity and societal issues, breaking away from the traditional norms and experimenting with fresh and innovative narratives. From laughter to tears, modern comedy films have given us a whirlwind of emotions. These films have not only entertained us but also made us reflect on the world around us, all while keeping us grinning from ear to ear. So here's to the joy of laughter, the magic of cinema, and the enduring charm of comedy films. Stay tuned as we continue our journey into the delightful world of comedic cinema. So, what's next in the world of comedy films? Let's gaze into the crystal ball. The landscape of comedic cinema is evolving rapidly. With the rise of streaming platforms, comedians and filmmakers have a multitude of new stages for their craft. This digital revolution has opened the door for a diversity of voices, allowing fresh perspectives and innovative humor to reach audiences worldwide. One trend we're seeing is the success of international comedies. From the subtle humor of Nordic films to the vibrant laughs of Bollywood, the language of laughter truly knows no borders. These films not only entertain, but also provide a unique window into different cultures and ways of life, enriching our understanding of the world through humor. Another noteworthy development is the growth of comedy drama films. These films blend elements of humor and poignant narratives, offering a refreshing take on comedy. They bring a depth to the genre, showing that comedy can be more than just a series of gags and punchlines. It can be a powerful tool to convey significant messages and provoke thoughtful discussions. In the end, it's all about innovation, diversity, and the courage to push the boundaries of comedy. With a global stage and a multitude of voices ready to make us laugh, the possibilities are endless. With so much creativity and talent, the future of comedy films looks brighter than ever. From the silent film era to the present day, comedy films have brought joy and laughter to millions. Indeed, we've embarked on a delightful journey through the annals of comedic cinema, revisiting iconic moments and paying tribute to beloved comedians. From the slapstick antics of the golden age to the witty satire of modern times, these films have showcased the remarkable diversity and evolution of comedy. They've brought us together, giving us a shared language of laughter that transcends borders and cultures. They've provided a much-needed escape, a chance to momentarily forget our worries and simply revel in the humor of the human condition. Comedy films are more than just entertainment. They are a celebration of laughter, a testament to our ability to find joy even in the midst of chaos. So here's to comedy films, the joy they bring, and the laughter they inspire. Keep laughing, folks.